Hello friends, now we are with the future perfect tense. Our next step is to learn how to make WH questions or information questions or X questions or question word questions. And I would like to repeat again, means refresh, to brush up your memory. All the question words. What are the question words? Remember? What, when, where, which, why, how, who, whom, whose, how far, how often, how much, how many, and how for long. How long. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So you have 14 question words. Plus, of course, you can have more with the how plus the appropriate adjective. For example, you can ask how young you are, how old you are, how beautiful you are, how handsome you are, how wonderful you are. All these things you can ask, but we recognize these 14 as standard question words because how beautiful you are, you will say he is very beautiful. You cannot have this much of means range for how beautiful, how clever you are. That's what you can say. And now coming back to this, see, what is the simple way of making questions? We have seen that is yes or no questions. You have a statement like this. They will have eaten oranges. Oranges. Now, you know that the yes or no question is, just take the first part of the verb and put it in the beginning of the sentence, then you will get it. Will they have eaten oranges? Isn't it? Very simple. Now, for this what you have to do, you have to find out the appropriate question word. And then you get the new information. So in this case, what do you do? Suppose you want to get oranges as the answer, what will you do? The question word is what? So you take like this. Will they have eaten oranges? Now bring the question word at the beginning. What will they have eaten? And then you will get the question, the answer oranges. In this case, you are either saying yes or no. But in the second type of questions, that is WH questions, you want to get a new information. So you want to get an answer. And ask, depends if it is time, you take the when, if it is place, where, if it is choosing which, if it is reason, why, then the way you do it, how, person, who, genitive, whose, or accusative, that is object, then it is whom. Then if it is distance, yes. Distance is how far, frequency is how often, then quantity, how much, number, how many, and duration, how long. So let's try. Let's take examples. So I think the method is now clear to you. See, once you have the yes or no questions, then all what you have to do is choose the appropriate question word and bring it at the beginning of the sentence. That's all. Alright, so the first one we have done. The second one, let's see, what are we going to do with the second one? See, he will have reached. He will have reached by there. Okay. He will have reached there. So you want to get the answer there. So the question word is where. So what will you do? Will he have, that is our yes or no. Then instead of there, you said where. So where will he have reached? He will have reached there. Understand? It's simple. And now the next one, let's say when. Let us frame a question word for when. I mean a frame for when, a sentence for when. Let's say like this. They will have completed the exercise by tomorrow. Okay? the students will have finished the work by Monday next. So you want to get Monday next as the answer, then you say when? That's the time. So the answer, the question will be, new question, the WH question will be, when will, bring it here, when will the students have finished the work? So you will get the answer by Monday next. So we have done what, when and where. Now let's say another frame for which. She will have chosen this. She will have chosen this. She will have chosen this. So you want this as the answer, then which? Which will she have chosen? So which will she have chosen? She will have chosen this. Simple, isn't it? Yes. So if the method is clear to you, then question word, find out the appropriate method is WH question. Sorry, yes or no question. Then find out the appropriate question word. Yes or no question, I suppose it's very clear to you, no problem. Okay. And now the next one, let's say why. So he, let's say the women will have cried a lot, or men will have cried a lot. So now what do you find this? That you can ask a question like this: who will have cried a lot? You can use who here, and then the question will be, who will have cried a lot? Then if the answer is given. Or you can use why, why will the women have cried a lot? That's it. So in both ways you can use. If you want to get the answer women, then say who. If you want to answer the reason why, then you have to ask why. It's as simple as that. Yes, very good. Let us proceed. The next one is how, isn't it? They will have done it well. Suppose you get a question like this, they will have done it well. Then what will be the question? Let's say they will have done it well. Now I am taking the color because for some variety. I think you will like this. So then how? Instead of well, you need how. Okay. How will they have done it? That's all. Okay. Then the boys will have talked to the manager. Okay? Manager of the bank. Now you want to say to the manager. Then you will say whom will the boys have talked? Talk to, that is optional. Talk or talked to. Dryden, actually, the man who lifted English to the level of a classical language, you can say, he doesn't like this use of prepositions at the end of sentences, whether it is question or a statement or whatever it is. Okay, so we have got whom. Now we have got whose, isn't it? This is, he will have borrowed my pen. So, my pen. Here's the answer. So, whose pen will he have borrowed? So, you have got questions on that also. Whose? So, we are seeing questions what, when, where, which, why, how, who, whom, whose. Isn't it? Now we have how far and so on. It's very simple. You can see, you can make frames of your own, and you must, I always ask you to do that, and I hope that you are doing it for fluency. You make sentences, you convert them into questions and read them aloud. So that will help your fluency. Okay? Now how far? They will have traveled how many? Say 5 miles. Now you can ask how far will they have traveled? See, that's very simple, no? Ask questions. How often? Yes. The students go to films. Oh, sorry. Our frame is will. Students will have gone to films 5 times a day. Oh no, a week. Sorry, it's impossible. So a week, every weekend. Then you can ask a question: how often? How often will the students have gone to films? Then the answer is 5 times a week. Isn't it? 5 times a week, 6 times a week, that depends. Now the next one is how much? Yes. I spend a lot of money. How much money? I will have spent a lot of money by next week. How much money will you have spent by next week? I did not know it. I will have spent very little money by next week. Suppose as an answer like this, and you want to say how much money will you, I will become you, have spent by next week? That's simple. How many? I will have met 100 people by tomorrow. You can say, how many people will you, I will become you, have met? How many people will you have met by tomorrow? Say this. Yes. I will have taken 10 hours for that. Then how long will you have taken for that? And then you will get the question, answer 10 hours. I think it's very clear now. I have already shown you how to make sentences, how to make test frames, convert them in yes or no questions, then you convert them again as the next step to WH questions, and just do this drill. It's a kind of drill, you know. So it is nice, you know, repeating the same thing. Only by repetition you can learn these things without, or we can say with confidence. For anything you need a repetition. You remember how do you, when you started learning cycling, how many times you fell? But you learn, repeating. And now what you can fly like a bird, you can leave, take your hands off on the handle and then just go ahead like that. I used to do that when I was young, not now. Because I was, all my, I should say, my years of my academic studies I had in the city of Indore, Madhya Pradesh. And in Indore you cannot move without bicycles. This city of cycles, those days, that is 1960s, 61, 62, 63, 64, those days. I was there, and anywhere you go now, even just half a kilometer, you need a cycle. Everybody uses it like that. and that's about cycling. But this is grammar class, not cycling class. And so I hope that you will be doing it, repeating it, and then you will be building up your confidence, and you will definitely learn the secrets of English language, that is grammar, and you will master it if you come along with me. Okay, so bye. Have a nice time. Enjoy your life.